Sutton, go yourself. Girl, you, ooh, ooh. All right. Welcome to the Asia Esterak Hour where I drive in my car and talk shit. I'm Asia Esterak. Hi, how you doing? Um, all right. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season, was it 14? This is the reunion part 2. This part 2 irritated me. First of all, so we open with them all back on stage after Garcelle and Sutton talk their shit in the back. Andy says to Garcelle, I heard that something happened back there. Are you okay? She said, yeah. He said, is there anything you want to say? Now remember, she had talked all that shit. Talking about Erica, right? You did all that. He asked you, is there anything you want to say? And you chose to address Kyle? Garcelle, bye. Thank you. You know what? Thank you for your service. I'm glad you're leaving the show. You don't... You don't stand up for yourself. You talk shit behind closed doors. Everything that you had said about Erica back there to Sutton, you definitely should have said to her face, because that would have shut her up. But instead, you chose to address Kyle about this Morgan Wade shit, which we all know she's not fucking talking about. Okay, girl. Since you're leaving, can you take your friend Sutton too? Because I'm about done with her. About just a done. Okay, so we open back with that. We continue with Kyle. And Dorit and the whole PK thing. Kyle I feel like, is missing the point that Dorit is trying to say about the PK shit. Like, Kyle, you're in the wrong. I think she finally realized it. I can't remember because they went back and forth for a bit, and I watched this bitch twice this morning. But that guy walking along the side of the road looks like Michael fucking Myers. Terrifying. But here's my thing though, like, Kyle and Dorit they've got work to do with each other. There's obviously trust issues. Kyle, you dumped your friend for the new chick, for DJ Tracy, and then got mad when she addressed it on Watch What Happens Live. I noticed Kyle doesn't like to be spoken about. I mean, obviously none of us would, but she really doesn't. Like, she seems like, I've always liked Kyle, but she seems like she could be hard to be friends with at times, especially in situations like that. But then again, I'm not on a reality show. I ain't been on a reality show for 14 seasons, and I'm sure there's a lot of fuck shit that comes with it. So it is what it is. So after that, they bring out Jennifer Tilly. Love Jennifer Tilly. I don't know if she's right for this show, but she's definitely light and airy, and it's a nice feeling. It's nice to have that. I think Jennifer Tilly and I got a lot in common. I mean, I'm broke, she's rich, so that's not the commonality. But we definitely like nice things and dressing nice. I'm the type where I'll wear a fucking wedding dress to the grocery store. I dress how I feel on the inside. Anyway, this ain't about me. This is about them. So it was cool to see Jennifer Tilly, who's a super fan, be in the Real Housewives actual universe. Because I've always wondered, I know it's totally different than what we watch on television. But you could have went. But okay. You could still go. You can go. You can go. Fucking Maryland drivers. Go! Okay. Asia? Sorry, y'all. Sorry you had to see that. But so it was cool to hear her perspective. Because I know it's hell. I mean, as much as I love these shows and judge and critique these women every week, it's not an easy thing to do. So I'm giving y'all a little bit of grace because I know it's not easy. Let me order my food real quick. So Jennifer talks about how it was cool being in it, and then when they were in St. Lucia, she said that, you know, the fighting was real, and I can imagine that must be a nightmare to be around. Let me pay for my food. All right, so let's get to the good shit. So they bring out Kathy Hilton. If you've been watching me, I don't like her at all. I don't think she's funny, quirky. She gives me homophobic and racist energy. I don't like her. Remember, she called that man a maggot with the F word. And then that comment she made about Lizzo referring to her as precious. I was like, people were like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, that shit wasn't funny. Fuck Kathy Hilton. I'm sorry. Bitch, you're not funny. And what you did to your daughter was fucked up. But I'm going to get on you later. Anyway, she comes out, whatever. I fuck Kathy Hilton. Um, so we get to Dorit and Sutton. We get to the good shit. And of course, the fucking reunion ends. We got to go to part 3. But here's the thing with Sutton. Sutton is an asshole, and she's not a nice person. And it seems like she pretends to be your friend in the moment, and then the moment some shit goes left with you and her, she's blasting you. She's overly opinionated and rude. They addressed her as interrupting Dorit when she was talking about Jagger asking if her and PK were getting divorced. This bitch's excuse was, well, the production told me to interrupt you. Okay, but that's how you chose to do it? It's like she has no regard for anybody around her. And that wallet comment, to me, will always spoke volumes, because she really showed us who she was with that comment. You value money. You value wealth and money over substance, because, bitch, you don't have none. With your SpongeBob SquarePants looking ass. You have no substance at all. That's why you and Garcelle are friends. You know what I figured out about you two? They're similar. They're both similar, and they're both annoying, and they both need to get off the fucking show. Bye, Garcelle. Sutton, girl, you can go too. It's funny because Sutton, she didn't even own the money comment at first until everybody chimed in on how fucking tasteless it was. It was bad. I shouldn't have said it, but you meant it. And then you doubled down in your confessional about saying it. So you didn't mean it. So what was the point of that fucking apology? Sorry. What was the point of that bum ass apology? You meant the shit. If you mean it, stand in it. I'll respect you more if you stand in your fuck shit instead of pretending like shit is all good when it's not. Sutton is fake and phony and tired and delayed, and she has something with Dorit. I don't know what it is. But she's not a very nice person, and it's funny because they were talking about her friendship with Kathy Hilton. Her friendship with Kathy Hilton is for relevance and clout and to get invited to those dumbass parties. Let's keep it real. She actually said that a couple of years ago, like made a comment. And I hate to not to break out the astrology, but I fucking will. Sutton is a Virgo. They're ruled by Mercury. I know this because I'm a Gemini. I'm also ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, i.e. you talk too goddamn much. Sutton be letting her shit just spill out. Her real shit be spilling out, and then she has to go back and like downplay how she really feels. The wallet comment, you meant that shit. Then you double down on it. So miss me with the fucking apologies. The comments that she's made lets me know how she really is. And it also lets me know that Garcelle is not your homie like that. She's not. And Garcelle, quit being fucking Samuel Jackson and Django and get your head out of these women's asses and get your shit together. That episode, I know I'm going back, but that episode where she was siding up to Sutton's mother was particularly sickening and cringy to watch. That's why, and the whole reason I bring all that up is you ladies do all this shit during the season, and then we get to the reunion and ain't nobody got shit to say. Now, Sutton, you stood up for yourself, but you doubled down. Well, no, you doubled down on your lunacy on the show, but then when you got in front of everybody, it was a different thing. That's the shit that I'm having trouble with. We all watched you do it, so, girl. Anyway, that was part 2. We'll see how part 3 goes. This Sutton and Dorit shit is going to continue. Dorit is taking no prisoners, and she's not playing with these people. And I don't blame her.